I hope you had a lovely holiday. Um, Second term coming around. Sadly, coronavirus just had to make us stay at home, but still, all the same, doesn't stop us from playing sports. So, this is your first session. So, in this video clip, it's just gonna be demonstration of the exercises that I've sent out to you guys, and just showing you guys how you meant to do them properly. So, we're gonna start off with our warm up, which is meant to be high knees at a stationary point. So make sure you're straight, right? And you're trying to lift your knees as high as you can, as close to the chest. Make sure you've locked your core muscles and your back is straight. So just an example would be there, right? So there we go, nice and easy, right? Then from there we're gonna get into butt kicks, right? Just to make sure that we stretch our what? Our quads, right? So from there we want the hands back. Remember, keep your back straight again. So there we are in a stationary place, right? The times will be shown in the program which has been sent out to you guys. And then there afterwards, we're going to go into what is called walking knee hugs, right? So from there, all you're just going to be doing is you're going to be walking, right? While at the same time you're hugging your knees. Take 2 steps, and then you hug your knees. There we go, right? From there, once you get to the other end, right, you need to turn back, and then you just do what we call quad stretches, walking quad stretches. So from there, you over there, you take 2 steps again, and you stretch it out as well, right, and so forth, right, just to show you guys. And then what we call the shin pulls, right. So from there, you just pulling your shin up, holding your shins up, and make sure you're straight. Again, take 2 steps, and then there we go, right, nice and easy. So that's just a warm up, right. And then once you turn, you come this way, right? Take 2 steps and then you lunge, and there we go. Make sure you try and keep your back straight, and then you go all the way down. Just make sure you get that stretch, right? From there, again, lunge down, right? And then from there, what we're gonna do is you're gonna do opposite hand and kick out with the opposite leg, right? So from there, there we go. Make sure you try and bring that leg up and toes to touch the leg, right? Nice and easy, right? That's about sums up your warm up for. Oh yeah, forgot the wrist exercise, right? So basically, wrist exercise, any type of stretch, right? So there you go. You're just rotating your wrists, lifting them up, bringing them down, just to make sure you lose by the wrist there, because you're gonna hold the stick, hey? And there we go, something like that, or you just even roll them out. You know the wrist exercises, right? And then after that, just make sure you take a quick sip of water. Warm up should not take you more than 5 minutes, right? Then straight after that, guys, as you noticed, I said out that you guys should have at least a tire or a wall, or even a partner. If you have a partner, which is still good, right? So for the next exercise, the very first exercise, I want you guys to do a push pass, right, to the wall, right? So over here, I have my wall, which is right over here, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want to make sure that, there we go, right? You have the ball, right? So if you don't have a hockey ball, if you have a tennis ball, it will suffice. If you have a golf ball, it will suffice. Any ball whatsoever will suffice. Even if it's a soccer ball, it's still fine. I'm sure everyone has a hockey stick, so that should be alright, right? So from there, what I want you guys to do is I want you to make sure that the ball is in front of you, right? And you want to be holding the stick like that. Focus mainly on the basic grip. There we go. Make sure we're holding the stick. It's straight. The head of the stick is pointing upwards, right? You hold down there, right? And then as you come down, you bend from right, and make sure the ball is at the 1 o'clock position, right? To those guys that are taking last term, right? Make sure the ball is at the 1 o'clock position, which is just in front of you, outside the right leg. That's where you want the ball to be, right? So from there, what we're talking about is the push pass, right? So what I want you guys to do, right, is you push the ball slightly forward, right? You step forward, push the ball forward, and stop the ball, right? And then you do that for the next minute, right? So there we go, something like that. If you can, try and hit as hard as you can to the wall, right? There we go. Ball comes back. Just to make sure we get the hang of it, right? You go that way, take it back again, bring it back this side, right? There we go, and so forth, right? Right. Once that's done, right, I want us to get us into the next drill, which is meant to be an Indian dribble, right? So I want you to take your markers, right? So if you don't have cones or anything, you can just take old bottles, right? Use up bottles, or even a pair of shoes that you're not using, right? Set them up in this way, stick away from each other, right? Again, basic grip. There we are, holding our stick back there, right? And there we go, right? You go down. For this particular exercise, make sure you at least a stick away from the markers, right? Make sure that the ball is always in front of you. So you want to drag the ball left to right. There we go, nice and easy, right? So if you can, right, make sure you try and keep the ball in front of you, right? Once you get the hang of it, right, try and do it as quickly as you can, right? If you can go any faster than that, then sure, by all means, do it, right? Then from that you have a variation to it, right? But if you haven't mastered just the dragging left right yet, right, don't do the next variation. Actually gotten that right, right? So the next variation is a figure of 8, right? So from here, ball starts in the middle. Make sure the ball stays in front, right? Elbow pops out on the left side. Right arm is always straight, right? So we're coming in. There we go, going around the cone and bring it back, right? Forming that figure of 8 bit, or an infinity sign for those guys that are actually smart and actually do mathematics, right? So there we go, forming that figure of 8, right? Make sure you control the ball through and through, right? Once you're done with that, right, I want you guys to get into the next exercise. Remember, in between exercises, you can take a sip of water, right, as if you've actually done anything that's tiring, right? Then from there, what we're going to get into next is just a simple basic drill of just moving with the ball, right? So set your markers at least 5 to 10 meters apart, depending on how fast you can, how quickly you can accelerate from one marker to the other, right? Remember, so there we go. We get low, right? Make sure the ball's at the 1 o'clock position, and you know, right? By low, and we bend from the knees, right? So here I am having my markers over here, right? So what I want to do is I want to make sure that the ball stays in front of me all the time, and the ball and the stick stay together. When I get this side, I turn and then I go back, right? Remember, I try and go all the way around this way, right? What I want you guys to do is I want to make sure once you get to this end here, you extend your arms and then you bring the ball around, right? And bring it back in front of you, right? If you have mastered that, right, you've gotten used to it, I want you to start jogging, right? Once you start jogging, if you can sprint, once you turn, there we go, sprint, right? Comes the next variation, right? So for me, I'm just going to use this shrub over here, right, as my marker, my other markers. But if you don't have a shrub like you can just take your other 2 markers, take them apart like that. Make sure one marker is in front of the other, right? And we're going to do the same drill, right? But this time we're going to implement the second thing that we did, right, which was the Indian dribble, right? So from here, you run toward the what? The marker to your left side, right? At an angle in a straight line. Once you get there, want you to drag the ball that way and then come back this way, right? So from here again, you're gonna go there and drag it to your right. There we go, right? Make sure the ball is in front of you, right? Then once you've done it a couple of times, right, on one side, you do it on the other side as well. So you're running there, make sure the ball's in front, drag it that way, come out, and then we go, right? That means now this time we're going to the right side. There we go. We're running, dribble past it, and there we go, right? Right, and that about sums up all that you have to do, right? Just take a light jog, right? A light jog 5 meters apart up until you get to a walk, right? And then from there you just do a static stretch. In the static stretches, that's from the neck muscles going down, right? If you feel any pain in any part of your body, just make sure you try and stretch it out, and please make sure you stay safe and enjoy the session. Other than that, cheers guys.